Welcome to my first speed paint and voiceover, I guess. But unfortunately, this is my second attempt at doing a speed paint today, and I lost footage to both of them. So, I guess we're just going to talk about the parts that I have. Well, I'm still a student artist. I haven't taken a painting class, so all this painting knowledge is kind of just what I've figured out, but I do have to say that the classes I have taken have taught me how to see with the eye, which is really important because if you can draw what you see, then every part of your artistic journey will be more realistic or make it look better. But anyway, so my watercolor set is Koi watercolors, and it's just like, I don't know, they're like the hard ones, and I like those better than the tubes because I can't keep track of tubes and having a place for them. So the dry ones work really well for me, I found, because I do have a pack of the tubed watercolors. But I also used a little bit of gouache in here, but it's very minimal. I think I used it for like a couple highlights, but then in the end I just kind of went over with a white gel pen. So yeah, pretty much this painting was kind of free-handed in a way. Like, I really had no subject matter in mind, no reference, so this was just kind of like done quickly without much thought. So, but yeah, most of my like techniques, I wouldn't even call them techniques because I think I watched a bunch of watercolor painting YouTubers and stuff and was like, hey, I could do that, and cause this is just kind of what came out of it. And I guess I'm using kind of some of my techniques that I use when I just draw or whatever. Which is funny because I really don't want to take the painting class at my community college because, I don't know, they kind of said the teacher's kind of meh. Or I guess for watercolor, but if I want to learn oils, it's good for that. But yeah. So I guess my initial thought was to make this into a man, but it turns into a woman, and it kind of stays pretty feminine, which is, I don't know. I'm really terrible at drawing men because they all kind of look like women, and it's like, I want to draw a manly man because my boyfriend's a manly man, but still. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm just giving it shape with it, and I guess out of the few mediums that I've used, I'm surprised at how quickly it dries, because I guess I haven't really used a whole lot of watercolors, and it's like they dry pretty quickly, and that's really good. And they also don't have that specific amount of time that you can blend it with. And to me, I like all the layers of different colors. That's my kind of paintings. Like when I do acrylic or something, I want to see all the different colors put into it. So yeah, and this is my favorite color scheme by far, like the blue, red, and purple. Like, I love the color purple, so blue and red that make purple makes it like my favorite color scheme ever. I've tried branching out and doing, I think I did green, yellow, and orange or something like that, and I didn't like it because green and orange kind of turn into a brownish color. Like, it's not my, I think the reason why blue and red and purple is because they all kind of can blend together, but when I did green and yellow and orange, it was like, oh, well, I can't blend it. I can't just use all the colors freely. I have to actually think about how I place them. So I think if I do try another color scheme, it'll probably be like blue, green, and yellow. But I like yellow, but I'm not a big fan of yellow, to be honest. Like, I like purple. And I also like really pastel pink, but that's hard to do for me. I don't think I've done a watercolor painting where it's been true to their skin tone. Like, I think all the paintings I've done have been in this like bluish shade and blue skin tone colors. So yeah, I'm really sad that I didn't get that my camera for some reason deleted my footage before I could put it on to my computer. This is the only stuff that was able to sync before it just went bleh, which is not very nice. And I was having difficult, and of course it didn't even record all of it because midway through it said it was full, and I was like, why? I just deleted half of the pictures on you anyway, so that's a cool thing. So you didn't, the original footage, you didn't get to see the white gel pen, but now you don't get to see the cool hair techniques, which is really sucks because the hair was my favorite part. That's my favorite part to any watercolor painting, is doing the hair, because I like just like laying down some water and like going over it really quick. But unfortunately this time it didn't work, and I really need to get better lights because I have like this really warm light like I got at Walmart like a long time ago, and it's really bright, which is awesome. But then I have this really like old LED lamp that I got like IKEA like a million years ago, and it's like, it's still working, but it's not as bright. And so you can really, every time I move my hand in front of the light on the right, it makes a bad shadow. I mean, not as bad as it could be, but you know, not as great as I want it. So yeah, I still need to get more lights and stuff, but I think I finally found a good camera angle, because before it was like, but I have kind of a new setup in here, so, and I don't know, my camera doesn't want to sync up to my computer, like I can't record from it, like I don't know, it's weird, and maybe I'm just not understanding it, but it's like my computer doesn't read it as a camera, it reads it as a storage device, and it's like, well, I don't have a big enough cord for it to reach on it anyway. But I think we're kind of getting to the end now, well, at least of what's recorded. You know, I guess you get to see kind of how I start off my paintings, which is cool, I guess. And then I still would have liked y'all to have seen the hair, but my camera had other decisions. And I use watercolor pencils to start off my pictures. It's not regular color pencils, but yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this very short video, and I hope my next one's gonna actually be the whole drawing this time.